All right, guys, welcome back to the LPR Trading Group YouTube channel. It's Dave again. I've got another video for you guys today, and I'm going to talk about a trade that I took today. Bear with me. My Sierra chart on my Teton data is lagging for some reason. This is rhythmic data. It seems to be fine. I just wanted to pull this chart up right here to show you the trade entries. 952, we bought these areas in the 62, 63, 50s. We took a first piece as a scalp back into the high of this range, and then we trailed the last piece up until price started reversing here and got out in the 42.72s. So I'll move this guy and show you guys what I was looking at on this trade. Now this is the footprint chart on this trade. We'll start with the bigger picture and go into our TPO chart. Okay, for those of you in the chat room, you're going to be familiar with this because we talked about this during the open today and in the pre-market. This is the on session right here. On session point of control, time value area high, price pulls back on A period into the 62s, which is what we were looking at. We get a little bounce, a drive to the upside. We bought B period pullback before we started rallying here to the upside at 10 o'clock. Let's go to the footprint chart. Footprint chart, what do we have here? I can't move this chart around too much because this is what's lagging, and I'll actually just show you guys here. If I right click, I put my crosshair on here. See how my crosshair is frozen? And then it picks up again, freezes again, picks up again. So I'm going to try and move this chart as little as possible because there's obviously an issue with my Teton connection here. And if I start moving it around, it's just going to be a disaster. All right, so I arranged the chart so we could see pretty much everything I was looking at here. So the entry candle was this one right here. What I was looking at was this high. We have a lot of buying blocks, aggressive buy blocks, creating a ledge or an incomplete high at this high. These incomplete highs typically mean that the market wants to go revisit them to drive through them or complete the high and move in the other direction. On the other side of this trade, we have this red print, which is an incomplete low. There's a lot of sell pressure into the low. So before this print was open, I saw an incomplete high and an incomplete low. Ideally, what I want to see is either a sweep of the low, a sweep of the high, completion, and then look for a trade to the other side. So that's exactly what we got. If we look at this low, this next print actually ticked below the low and completed the low. We have a zero auction, failed acceptance on the sell side, and buy side imbalance is entering the market right here. I let this print drive up to confirm that is actually what's happening. As soon as that happens and the next print opens, I'm looking to buy these buyers. We pull back, I buy these buyers here, and I actually thought I added up here, but I think it was on another account. Anyways, I buy these buyers here. I put a stop 8 ticks below this bodied print here. We start driving to the upside. This print closes. A perfect add would have been in this area. I took the partial into the high, and what I did for my runner here, because I had 2 contracts, what I did for my runner was when this print closed, I trailed below the buyers on every print until I stopped out right here. And this is my final take profit at 42.7225-ish. Let's pull that up here. We can see when price started rolling over, 42.72 and a quarter. That's where I got out. Pretty simple trade. Keeping it dead simple. This was more a trade review for some people asking out of the chat room, but I decided to publish it on YouTube so you guys can get some insight on how to look at the TPO and what to look for, how to look at your intraday Renko charts, and how to plan out your trade using both of these concepts. As always, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll get back to every single one of your comments in the comment section. And just for a heads up, in case you got to the end of the video, which I know most of you don't, the free trial for the LPR Trading Group is still on until the end of October. 30-day free trial. You must complete the payment information on Payroll.io. That's just how they work. If you don't want to be a part of the chat room after that, you cancel and you're good to go. You will not get charged. Looking forward to seeing you guys in there. Hope you enjoy the video. Have a great night. Cheers.